So I know you've probably heard this 1,000 times, or maybe not, but I'm here to tell you again. It's always good to stay in the uncomfortable zone. That's when you know the growth is happening. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Think about it like when you were in school as a kid and you had a big project to do. We can still do that now as grown-ups. It stretches you. You learn your strengths for the future. I know it's been almost 2 weeks, but we're back. The coast is clear. We're back, okay? I meant that when I said I was gonna be consistent. Last week was my daughter's birthday. My baby turned 4. Apparently she had 3 birthdays because I realized that I was like, okay, wait. So I did like a cookie party at her school, and I already had something set up at the house for her and my family. And then her dad had put together something for her at Chuck E. Cheese that weekend. So sis had 3 parties. I'm like, girl, can I have 3 parties? I don't want 3 parties. No, it's fine. Like I'm good. So what's new? What else is new anyway? I'm working on a project, and if you're new here, thank you for being here. I'm a fashion designer and I love a project. Right now, I'm working on something really special because of who I'm working with. So it's not for Be My Vuno. Be My Vuno is my fashion brand. If you're new here, it's my fashion brand. It is my baby. So check that out when you get a chance. But it's here nor there. The person that I'm working with the project with, his name is Jeremiah. And Jeremiah, I met him way earlier this year when I did ThriftCon, which was another project. And I feel like with a project, it challenges me. And that's why I'm like, I'll be like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. But I know I'm gonna get it done. And I didn't used to always be like that. I'm 30 now. So I would say I've been sewing for about, 14 years. It's been a long time coming. I had been sewing for about 4 years. This was the early stages. And I would like take on these projects that were either like, girl, you've only been sewing for a little bit. Like what? Like I would literally take on these huge projects or something that I didn't know how to do. And I used to be so intimidated. I'm like, why did I get myself into this? Like I used to go through I used to have little fits and like be discouraged sometimes, but I overcame nonetheless by the grace of God. A lot of times I would put the stuff down, leave the studio, or I didn't have a studio at that time. I just would sew in my room or in the kitchen, but I would put the stuff down and I just would go and just not, and then I would come back and then I would have an idea. So I always look at it like it was God and none but the Lord. And so now it's different. Like now I love a project. I'm like, what's up? Let's do it. Especially for Be My Vuno. Like I love a project for Be My Vuno. I mean, are you serious right now? Last year I did a really big project for Be My Vuno. I did a fashion exhibition and here in Atlanta, and it was one of my biggest accomplishments. Like it was amazing. Like, oh my gosh, it was awesome. tap into that. That's a whole nother subject. We're going to tap into that. But anyway, back to the current project that I am working on. So, Jeremiah. Very, very excited to be working with him. I met him while I was doing another project, which was ThriftCon earlier this year. ThriftCon comes to Atlanta around, I think it's like March every year. Met this woman that does ThriftCon every year, and we just kind of like vibed. And so she ended up providing all the materials needed and was just like, yeah, you freestyle and then you would sell the stuff at ThriftCon. So anyway, fast forward, you know, I went in and put some things together that was like really, really cool. Put together some really cool concepts, and when ThriftCon, it was about a month later, ThriftCon came, and my best friend came to ThriftCon with me. And me and Money were like vibed out. Like we love to thrift anyway. Like I've always thrifted as a little girl with my grandmother. Like that was a thing. We were eating it up, we were loving it, and at the end of day one, I was tired. I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to go. Like my feet hurt, like I'm tired. We had been trying to sell the designs all day, and I just want to say this too. My designs didn't start selling until day two. Almost all my designs sold day two. Nothing sold day one. But I still was just vibed out. I was like, I'm just happy to be here. And so me and Mookie were leaving. He's like, come on, you need to take some pictures. Like, and just be like, yeah, day one, like this is special for you. Like this is a major accomplishment. Let's get a few pictures and videos. So I'm just like, okay, like I'm tired, but we'll do it anyway. So we're taking pictures. We vibed out. This guy comes out of nowhere that's dressed really cool. He has like a cowboy hat and he has this huge camera and he has like this really cool outfit on. And he comes up and he's like smiling ear to ear. He's like, can y'all do exactly what you're doing while I record you guys and take pictures of you guys? Do you mind? And we look at the camera. We like, oh no, we don't mind. Like, yeah, let's do it. Like, let's vibe. Then Mookie took pictures and then we took pictures together. And then after this was his thing where he got footage of people and like did small interview, like quick interview. This is the funny part of the story. So, Money was wearing my Be My Vuno shade. And Jeremiah just kept on complimenting the glasses as we're talking. And I'm like, wait, those are glasses from my brand. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I have a whole fashion brand. Like, I am a whole fashion designer. Like, yeah. So, I'm like, so I look down at the camera. And I'm like, hey, you know what? You want a pair of glasses? And he was like, heck yeah. Can you do my photo shoot next week? Because the gag is I had a photographer, but that ended up falling through. So obviously it was meant for Jeremiah to do it. Are you kidding? But yeah, so I'm working with Jeremiah and we're putting together something very special for him. He's got some major things coming and I wanted to be able to really put together something nice for him. But yeah, so we went to the fabric store and literally just vibed. Yeah, I'm super excited about what we're putting together.
When we step out on faith and start that thing that we're intimidated to do and try new things that we've never done before, we meet new people and we reach further into that gift that God gave us. Take that leap.